A whole ass carton of 45. Boys, we're eating good. We're eating good with the big iron. Finding an entire carton. Hello. Oh, okay. On my 6. Shit. Okay. I think I can still spear all right. My attack speed is slow because of all the shit I'm carrying, but otherwise we can poke and still kill. I don't want more of them to be coming in from outside, if I can avoid it. This looks like a survivor car. No, definitely not, but the key was in the ignition. So this place is remarkably similar to Stendo's in the fact that lots of ammo. This track really needs some mastering. It's a little loud, kind of hard to listen for zombies. Of all the times for the game to finally decide to let me play music in-game, or sorry, inside, it picked a very bad choice. Okay, so I've finally found some firearms. I'm going to put those in my backpack to separate them, because there is a garbage bag outside that I've started 4 firearms. Guns in the gun shop, what a novel concept. I knew there was another one, okay. Very over-encumbered, but if it's a one-off, we're good. Very dangerous to be doing that, though. We are never going to be more vulnerable than we are right now. All right. That sounds like another mouth breather. See, a lot of the 2 I just killed inside are coming from out here. Where the fuck are they coming from out here? Ah, there goes the battery flashlight, or flashlight battery. That's why we staged a replacement, because I'm a doofus. Okay, I am so done with MSR 700s and MSR 788s. I'm literally just leaving them. I have so many back at base. Possibly same with these shotguns. We just have so many. God help me if I can find the M16. we found an M16. How many hours are we up to? About 340 something hours, and we finally found an M16. Cool. We literally have fire mode is single. There's a full magazine in there already for us. This is thumbnail for next stream or this stream or whatever. We got a thumbnail coming up. All right, we've got ourselves a loaded M16. That needs to go into our weapon collection. For now, I'm going to put it in my backpack. I'll have to remember that for the future. Guns Unlimited is where we finally found our M16. There were probably many chances for me to find one up until now that I just got really unlucky, I think. I think we had plenty of chances, and we just kept coming up snake eyes until finally just now. Okay, so if you guys take a look at this, we've got 13 boxes of shotgun shells now. So we're going to do the... Oh, we've also got many boxes of 9, so we are packing that shit into cartons. And then putting the cartons back in here. Nice and efficient. I think we're doing great. So, red dot sight. Oh, I found a red dot sight that's going on the M16 here. We also found a recoil pad. I mean, I don't really need a recoil pad, but we're putting one on the M16 for sure. Where did I leave it? On the floor up here, wouldn't it? There it is. And that should be all the mods. I don't think there's a cannon mod for the M16. I mean, unless I wanted a gun light. I mean, why not? Why not have a gun light? There's no reason not to. Dropped one up here somewhere. There it is. Needs a new battery, though. So we're getting hungry and thirsty, and we don't have a, Here we go. I've never even had a gun light before. But this is one of the few guns that's long enough to be mounted on it. Oh, wait a minute, no. You can only put it on pistols. Never mind. Fuck picking any rails. They don't work that way. Apparently, not in this universe. Picatinny, am I even pronouncing that right? If you're not familiar with firearms, there is a standardization for firearm attachments that has been around since, I'm pretty sure, since the 90s. Okay, that means that this is an M16 that has been fully modded. And we got a red dot sight on it, which is pretty cool. It's not the end of the stream yet, but I'm going to take a screenshot now because that feels cool. It's always hard to pick a good angle. That feels good. Okay. Now I put it away because I ain't shooting this thing just yet. Not yet. Part of me wants to do a test firing. The rest of me is like, nah, we got things to do. Shit. Oh no, that's okay. That's okay. Alright, I had hoped to spend some time here getting things sorted. Unfortunately, I am getting very hungry and thirsty now. And, we have a lot of perishable food we need to be eating up, so improvising and just grabbing whatever food's available here is not the best idea right now. How close are we to... I think we're already... Oh, yeah, we're already, like, halfway full. Okay, yeah. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish filling up the van, because that shouldn't be too hard. We only need to find 30 more encumbrance of stuff. In a store like this, that is no problem whatsoever. We're going to find 30 encumbrance of stuff. And we're going to shove the... Basically, we're filling the entire trunk of the van full of nothing but ammo. We'll collapse what we can down into cartons. If I were to try to take every single gun that is available here, it would be as bad as the hunting store, if not worse. So we're not doing that. We have enough guns. Especially with how high level my maintenance is. I have not taken any durability damage on several of the guns that I've been using regularly. 0 durability damage on these handguns. These handguns, both of the M9s that we've been using since we came here, no durability damage whatsoever. Despite firing probably 150 shots at minimum across the two weapons, we fired at least 150 shots because, yeah, we cleared 10 magazines already, and probably a little bit more than that. 10 magazines, that's 150 shots of M9. Yeah, just this corner of the building is about equal to how many MSR 700s and 788s we found in the Ekron hunting store. So this is basically, this is a hunting store loot table. This corner of the building. Good to know. Now, here's what I'd really like to find. I don't know if I will. I'd really like to find an aiming book. Maybe aiming 5, perhaps. A bit of a tall order, I know. I don't really need any of this. It's camping stuff. Some of it I've never used, and some of it I probably never will use. I'll never get over the fact that jeans provide better protection than military pants. That is not how BDUs work. I'm pretty sure BDUs are better than civilian denim. But, Project Zomboid. Okay, we see a level 5 fishing book right there. I don't need that, but that tells me level 5 bucks can spawn here, so cool. Hopefully that's not the only one we'll see here. Okay, that's our inventory completely full. Don't be a fool. I'm too powerful. See, look at this. We're getting really close to more cartons. 2 more 556. There's a 223 carton. Well on our way to a second. Is that 2 cartons of 308? We're getting close. That was a lot of 308. And we are also to the point where we can start packing these loose rounds into boxes. We've found so many loose rounds of 308 that we can pack a box. Fucking, we found enough shotgun shells for another box. So this is why I pick up all of the ammo of every category. And now look at that. There's another 308 carton coming right up. It's glorious. Literally by picking up loose 308, packing it into a box, and then packing that into a carton, we saved ourselves a lot of trouble. Well, maybe not. Yeah. Look at all that. All that ammo is much easier to move now that's cartoned up. So, find 2 more 38 special, 1 more 45 auto, 2 more 556. That'd be amazing. But otherwise, the vehicle is full. So what are those 3 calibers? 38 special, 44 mag. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue looting for a minute. See if I can find those. And if I can't, I'll leave the boxes on the floor here. This is mostly garbage here. It's a black hoodie. I'll always take one of those. Especially since winter is coming. Once winter is here, I do like to have more warm clothing in my vehicles, so a black hoodie would be perfect. I only have one proper charcoal black hoodie. Okay, I literally don't care about those containers. I just want to drop anything that looks visually filled up. What is over here? Battery. Oh, this is the fishing corner. Okay. I've learned to triage what to take with fishing. Jigglers, absolutely. Most everything else, no. I can make my own hooks. Premium line, absolutely. Anything premium, always. That's your pre-war stuff right there. Jiggler. Box of fishing hooks. I didn't even know that was a thing. Cool. 2 fishing rods. Do I need them? No, not really. I have plenty of fishing rods back at base. Where'd they go? Oh, they're on the floor. Okay. That's a brown tent. We've already got one of those. We don't need another. Okay. So there's the fishing shop area taken care of. This is more hunting, I think. Padded hunting camo. Never seen that before. I'll take it. Picking that up just so that I can drink it. Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm a fucking moron. We've gone over 12 hours. Shit. I should have known. SJZ, thank you for mentioning. Fuck. Well, the damage is done now. At this point, I have no choice but to re-render a segment. Because I do not leave gaps in my footage. If we play our character, it's going to go on YouTube. So, sadly, I do need to make an overflow video now. So, yeah, encore, I guess. Not that I have very many live viewers. Appreciate you guys who are here, but, you know, this is a low point on the, activity scale. Yeah, so basically what I need to do now is, yeah, Yeah, we'll just have like a maybe like a 1 hour long segment or whatever. This is what I was looking for. Some more ammo. Most excellent. Yeah, that we got excited with finding ammo, and boom, boom. That's all it takes. It would be really cool if the YouTube dashboard actually said something. Somebody's outside. They're on their way in now. I'm busy packing some ammo here. Where are you going? I mean, okay, you don't have to fight me. Thank you for letting me get this shit out of my inventory. That was a perfect fit, by the way. We are now... Oh, we are now completely full in the trunk. I just find one more 38 special and one more 45 auto. I hate this. I hate this so much. Alright, those are all duds. There's nothing in there. I'm gonna exit full clear mode and just look for those particular cartons. Everything over there should be clear. Let's check the this lockup area. Huh, what was the point of this? Okay, so none of this is... None of that's what I wanted. Couple more 9mm. .556, not what I needed. Military officer. Normally that would be hard to find. Thankfully, I do have some of those from the Brandenburg military checkpoint. Never seen them outside of that though. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna toss most of that on the floor. I'll just leave that in there. So, okay. I guess don't have very high expectations of the lockup. And we've already cleared everything back there. So I guess we are going to be shy of a couple of cartons. That's a damn shame. I would have hoped to have some nice and neat cartons if I'm only one away. There's probably many more. To be entirely honest, we've probably barely scratched the surface. I'm going to check the room back there, and if there's no ammo or not the calibers we're looking for, I'm just going to call it there. We need 45 auto or 38 special. If we don't find either of those, well, I'll take what I find and drop it on the floor up here and then come back and deal with that later. Okay, not even guns back here. There's a fucking magazine. There's a fucking magazine in one of these firearm display cases. And all the lockers are empty. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Temper your expectations with some of the rooms in this place. Absolutely a useful place, but yeah, don't have high expectations for certain parts of it. Wait a minute. These lockers on the side wall here. Ah, yes. Okay. We're in business. We're in business. There's the ones that I was missing. There's 2 more cartons coming right up. Speaking of coming right up. LB5 auto. Now, by packing those into cartons, well, we only really saved a few points of encumbrance. We are once again back on the edge, as it were. That's okay. We're going to do a drop-off. We're going back to the trailer, and we're going to... Obviously, we got to stop by base, get some food. We're starving. Hopefully done with the sledgehammer for now. So definitely not as dense as I was expecting. I'm okay with that. That's more ammo for Louisville. So the strategy here is we're going to start by loading cartons into the trailer. And that's it. Just cartons into the trailer. Trailer's completely empty, so let's see what we can fit there. Beautiful, not even full yet. Gotta remove a little bit of stuff so that I can fit. Water dispenser. Bit late for me to need this. I'm probably not going to need to come back to this base anytime soon, depending on, well, there may still be some more stuff in the area. But now I don't need to worry about my canteen running dry quite as often. Already hitting Long John's here, so that a little bit overkill. Some of that stuff can just stay here. Okay, we are long overdue some food here. Just gonna straight up eat this whole salad. Got room for it. Now everything else that I currently have made is in the freezer. We're gonna go ahead and whip up something quick here. That's just a nice thing to eat. Alright, what are we at? 12:25. I suppose, now that we've gone over the hour mark, we're going to have to do an overflow. We might as well bring that up to an hour, but roughly. That feels like a good number. There's still a little bit of room in the trailer there, but not much. It's like 10, I think. 10 or 11 encumbrance left in the trailer, so that's just a couple more cartons, really. Compelling new content in this game is actually a bit dangerous for me. I will blow past the 12-hour mark without blinking. This is why Louisville is going to be a very interesting time. Because I've never been to Louisville. That will be at least not the city proper. If it sounds weird, 2,000 hours, never been to Louisville. No, not really. I mean, so Louisville is a place I would prefer to go to with backup. Like, you know, multiplayer, NPCs, that sort of thing. That is what I've always perceived it as. This game's equivalent of group content. Because you gotta have people watching your back. Now, can I go ahead and take a traditional approach with the loot here and put everything into the trunk? It may be a bit preemptive to say that I got room for that. Yeah, see, now the trunk's already half full again. Is that other one? There it is. Wait a minute, did I even check the crates in here? It's all construction materials. Maybe in another life I would have made a lot of good use of those steel sheets. But no, no firearms in here. It's all construction. Yes, alright. If I haven't explicitly said it, I've definitely checked that already. Alright, this time I'm parking the bitch so that it's facing inward so that I can use the flash or the headlights. Not that they're that good, but better than nothing, I suppose. Actually, probably would want to face it that way, so that I can see if there are zombies coming. Now, if memory serves, most everything over here is going to be containers. That is a second tiger stripe. I'll take that. Most of the rest of this military gear I've got, well, look at that, a third tiger stripe. Almost all the rest of this military gear, I've got copies of it already. Tiger stripe t-shirt. I have never seen one of those before. Sweet. We're still seeing we're seeing a little bit of, novel stuff here. I didn't even know there was tiger stripe for every slot. Cool to know that there probably will be. Flag is mandatory. We will always capture a big flag. Hey, a Shema. Don't really need one. They're nowhere near as good as they used to be. The devs nerfed them significantly. They used to be their own little slot, so you could wear them in addition to other things. So that the stench, the zombie stench reduction was stacking. They nerfed the shit out of that, so of course. Because remember, we're not allowed to have fun. I don't know how many urban camo shirts I have, but now I have one more. I literally have so much green camo that I couldn't fit it back at base if I wanted to. And all of those are bulky ammo containers. Okay. Some shotgun shells. Actually, those do not go in my backpack. Those go in my inventory. Bunch of shotguns. Just like the rest of the guns, I just don't have enough room for them. It's a shame. Tritium pistol sights are always yes, because I don't have enough of those. Don't care about none of this. Box 223, but everything else, don't care. Okay, that is every single gun store loot table item, I think, on this side of the building. I've been up and down this place a couple times. Hello. That was just reverb. That sounded like multiple zombies. But we're okay. It's been a while since I've been forced to use my hammer. Another box of shotgun? Ah, we're one short. Damn. One more box of shotgun rounds, and we've got another carton. Kind of wacky that there were no guns in the, behind the whatchamacallit there. So, there potential for books here? No. So, looks like books, but, camping supplies. I feel like I've just been bamboozled. Got so excited, and nope. Everything in here I've got already. That got already. It feels really sad to be putting, This has the same stats as a military jacket, but it's a hunting camo jacket. I've never seen that before. I know I have a hunting camo hoodie already. I know I have one of those, so now I have two. Is that a black padded jacket? I think it is. Cool. So we did come away with a little bit of gear that seems to be in novel colors. Okay, so there is still a whole nother section of this place. I don't know how much stuff is going to be over there, but we are going to find out, that's for sure. Starting another trash bag here exclusively for gear, because I found a lot of it. Possibly enough to fill up the vehicle. If not, we'll be close. The van is not full, but it's getting really close. But I'm going to sort through that tomorrow. We're coming up on well, we've only done about 30 minutes over, but I'm gonna make a I'm gonna do a little something facetious. I'm gonna call this so we're at part 39 now in the series. This is part 39 of our journey. I'm gonna make a 39.5 out of the overflow of the video here, just so that we have everything published. But we last time I got really annoyed because I had to make a new thumbnail, call it another part. But last time I went over, I just ended up with it was at least 2 hours of footage, so that was I don't feel so bad calling that a part. This if we're only about 30 minutes over, I'm not going to call it a part. I'll just call this 39.5. Silly, but necessary. So we do still have a little bit of room in the trunk, but yeah, we want to do a drop off. Get what we can out of the trailer and start triaging what we have left. Also get what I left on the floor out here. But like I said, we're not 100% done with this place. When we come back tomorrow, IRL tomorrow, I will do some more on the other side, because like the shooting range, for example, I know there's a shooting range down there. I'm pretty sure there's going to be more guns and ammo down there. Pretty sure. So this stuff that's on the floor needs to be hand carried. We're going to put this hiking backpack in the primary, and this military backpack in the secondary. These two are a full military backpack already. Then we got this, and actually that's perfect. This goes in there like that, and this goes in there, but there's too much. Fuck. I should not have re-equipped my heavy weapons yet. There we go. Okay. Put those back on. And because it's right in front of me and I can pick it up. Okay, so that's everything we've just left lying around in the area. The exception of that axe, I'm going to pick that up too, because, you know, it's still good. I'm not going to bring it anywhere with me other than I'll leave it at the base. But I'm not going to leave a perfectly good axe just laying somewhere. Wouldn't want to disappoint Gimli. Even if it is only at half integrity. Okay, so this gives us plenty of time to warm up next stream anyway. We've got to sift through this and find out what's going to make the cut and what isn't. And then find out, of course, what is left here. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some, like, some loose ammo by the range or something like that. Yeah, we're definitely not done with this place, but we are... That was probably the largest chunk of it, for sure, in terms of just, you know, overall loot count. Total encumbrance we're going to need to transport. Jeez Louise, it's almost 11 p.m. Yeah, I've gone a little hard today. A little. Friggin' coming up on 13 hours. So this trailer is going to be filled very quickly here. No more cartons? I never actually managed to assemble another carton. That's a shame. But that is what it is. We only have 11 encumbrance left, so... We'll focus on calibers that we don't have quite as much of. or in terms of, like, you know, if we find some more ammo while we're looting the place, then it would behoove us to hold on to the sets that are almost completed, if that makes sense. There's actually not a lot. There's a very small amount of room left in the trailer here. You know what? I can probably fill the entirety of the remaining room with some magazines. Yeah, just put DE magazines in there. Perfect. The trailer is now 100% full. That is basically ready to go. So, beginning of next stream, I've got to sift through all of this stuff and find out what needs to stay here in this field base, because some of it is definitely going to stay here. The rest of it, like this tent, for example, that's staying here. I'm not even 100% sure why I brought that, but it's not coming with us because it's heavy and bulky. More than we need. Okay, the heavy armor comes off, and then we are probably calling it there. Probably could have afforded to take the heavy armor off a little while ago, but, well, we don't know how many zombies are downrange. There could be a lot. So we'll put it where it always goes, into the passenger seat, ready to be re-equipped at a moment's notice, if necessary. But we have done good things here. Passenger seat full once again. Just as God intended. Okay. Now, generally speaking, I do like to end my streams on a morning note, so I will spend I'll spend a little bit more time to get things sorted. It's almost the evening, or like it's almost nighttime rather. We will just do a little bit of cookery here. Just find a third ingredient for one of these salads. Forage for like 10 seconds, I'll probably find some mushrooms. Oranges? Okay. I was not expecting oranges. There's some mushrooms. Yeah. The forest gives when you're high-level foraging. I literally just walked outside, now I've got more than a few ingredients. Oops, those don't go in there, those go in here. I can use oranges as regular salad ingredients. I don't have to use, cool. I don't have to make them as fruit salads. Mushroom and potato salad actually sounds pretty good. It depends on how you prep them, but having eaten some mushroom salads in the past, that actually sounds kind of good. These salads are officially whack. They're both 40s, and they give me more unhappy reduction than anything else I've made so far out here. Foraging is fantastic to supplement your diet. Okay, it is a little early to go to bed, but we are also, we're tired, extra tired because of the, whatchamacallit. We got lower quality sleeps. Oh, look at that. Now we gotta sleep again because of the stupid, we had a nightmare. So we're just gonna, I was planning on just reading overnight, so that's fine. We do a little read until the game lets us sleep. Inconsequential nightmare. Take that, trauma. Look, again, another nightmare. Okay. Suddenly I wish I had a stress reduction magazine, because now we're at 100 stress. I don't have anything I can smoke, do I? I don't usually collect that stuff. I'm not a smoker, so... You know, I guess in a zombie apocalypse, I probably would feel very vulnerable sleeping in a place like this. Can't see out the windows. The one window I can see is, well, don't got a lot of info there. Oh. If we have a third nightmare, that's gonna suck. Okay, this is getting out of hand. Is this happening for a reason? Sometimes, I could be wrong about this. I feel like we have nightmares if zombies are in the area. I'm not seeing any zombies. Alright, so we're at 100 stress. This is a little stupid. Nothing I've looted is, nothing I've looted is capable of stress reduction. We're just going to go up the road and read a book. Like a stress reduction book as opposed to... I know there's a couple of hardcovers and paperbacks in the house up here. And think to get them, I wasn't expecting to get 3 nightmares in a row. That's a little wacky. That's just bad RNG right there. That is really bad RNG. Probably more than one in here. Yeah, there's a paperback. A couple magazines. Take more than one. I'm going to leave them back at the, yeah, there we go. Leave them back at the other base. Didn't think I was going to need these, so I just left them here, but, you know. Okay. More than enough. Can't wait to have a 4th nightmare in a row. It's kind of sad. I'm actually getting a couple more viewers now. For anybody joining, welcome. I regret to inform you guys that I am bad at time management, and we have gone over 12 hours for this live stream. We should have ended this an hour ago, but now that I've gone over, I'm going to go ahead and at least get myself to a good stopping point here. But yeah, that's what we're working on right now. We're doing moving our way towards the stopping point. I'm just going to read a book here because I just had 3 nightmares in a row. get rid of some of this stress before we start getting depressed. There we go. I'll even read a magazine to go with that. Perfect. Can't wait for a fourth nightmare in a row. Let's go. Break my record. I've had 3 in a row before. I don't know if I've ever had 4 in a row. Looks like I didn't. Okay, good. So that is that's pretty much a wrap here. We are well rested, well fed. We've got 2 salads waiting for us to continue hitting Guns Unlimited. That's what we're doing right now. We're north of Echo Creek, and we've already got a full trailer of nothing but ammo and ammo cartons. We've done really good with that. And now we've got some room left in the vehicle here. Not too much left. So what we got to do is we got to sift through these bags here. This is just miscellaneous stuff. Some of it is going to stay here at this field base because I literally don't have room for it back at Riverside. Some of it is going to come back to Riverside with us, and some of it is going to get left at our staging ground in West Point for the Louisville assault. So, yeah, that's the current lowdown. That is what we are going to have to do next time. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Both of these garbage bags are also miscellany. I am going to keep everything that's in the trunk that's loose is going to stay in there. So all this crap right here that I need to sort through and prioritize. Because a lot of what I picked up that is not firearm related, anything I've picked up that is not ammo does not need to go to West Point with us. So if you look at this, we've got almost 100 encumbrance. In fact, we've got a little over 110 encumbrance of stuff that does not need to go to West Point. And West Point is where we're going after this. I'm not going to stop at Riverside. I have too much stuff that needs to go to West Point and stay there on my person right now. So that we're not doing that. We'll probably, if we have to, we'll do two trips. If we have to. Thinking we probably won't have to, but if we do, that's what we'll do. But yeah, we are now well rested and prepped for next time, so I shall catch you all.
Hey!
Wrong button. Wrong button. But if there's anybody to be attracted by a shout, they would have been attracted already. So, stream's pretty much over. I will show everybody. I always like to do this. Every time you finish a very long session of Project Zomboid, in my case, I just finished a 13-hour session of Project Zomboid. Every time you finish a very long session, back up your save. It's a great practice. This is the 39th backup of our save, and all you got to do is go to your saves folder, copy the whole folder for your save, paste it somewhere else. So in this case, a new folder called 39, and that's going to take another 5 minutes to finish copying. I'm not going to make you guys sit through that. Our saves have almost reached 800 megabytes. We have almost reached 800 megabytes. We're well on our way to a gig. Saves get bigger with the more you explore of the map. By the time we get all the way deep into Louisville, I predict we will have saves in excess of a gigabyte. Wow, that is that's chunky. Considering I've made 40 backups. Yeah, that's many gigabytes of backups. Because I do them all sequentially. Like I have backups of my save going back all the way to the very beginning. So, yeah. All right, I will see you all in the next stream. Thank you all for joining. Probably tomorrow morning-ish. So, more like about 7 or 8 hours from now, basically, I'll probably be streaming again. So whatever that is for your local time. I'll catch you all then. Peace out.